Retired Army General William Enyart. General, thank you so much for being with us again. We just heard from Kelly there. The White House is saying that, these words from China are unnecessary, but, China is saying that they do have the right to shoot down a U.S. fighter jet if it enters Taiwan's airspace. General, do you think this is a bluff, or is this a threat that they could potentially follow up on?
Well, I seriously doubt that they would shoot down a U.S. fighter plane if it entered the Taiwan airspace. I think there's a greater risk of an accident. They've been pretty aggressive in the South China Sea lately. If we look back to 2001, there was an incident where a Chinese fighter plane actually had an aerial accident with a U.S. reconnaissance plane, which wound up killing the Chinese pilot and damaging the U.S. reconnaissance plane so badly it had to land on a Chinese island, and the 24 crew members were actually held captive by the Chinese for about 11 days. And frankly, I don't know that we would wind up flying our fighter planes to escort the speaker's plane in. The Taiwanese Air Force has a very competent fighter component, and if the security folks felt it was necessary, I'm sure the Taiwanese could throw a few fighters up in the air to escort her.
All right. Well, speaking of these fighter jets, General, how common is it for warships or fighter jets or both to accompany a U.S. diplomat's visit?
Well, it's really pretty uncommon. Now, it is very common that U.S. legislators fly on military planes when they're overseas. For example, when I was on the House Armed Services Committee in Congress, I flew into Afghanistan on a C-130, but it's very common, and the Air Force does maintain VIP planes to fly senior legislators. So it certainly happens, but other than President Roosevelt going to meet Churchill, or going to meet Churchill and Stalin, when of course he was escorted on Navy ships and fighters during World War II, it sure doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, because a group of U.S. lawmakers, they were in Taiwan just a few months ago. China denounced that visit, but there were no moved warships, no threats to shoot down planes. General, why is this visit or potential visit different?
Well, you're right. That visit took place back on April 22nd, and there were several U.S. senior senators. Senator Bob Menendez, chair of the Foreign Service Committee, was on that. But they were senior senators. You have to remember that the Speaker of the House is second in line after the Vice President in the presidential succession. So throughout the world, Speaker Pelosi, or whether it was Speaker Gingrich back in the 90s when he last went to Taiwan, the visit by a sitting Speaker of the House as second in line to the presidency is a very significant diplomatic event.
All right. Well, Major General William Enyart, we thank you so much for your time.
It's always a pleasure, Nichole.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.